Yo, and as you can see from my last video, you pretty much knew what's coming. And this is the same card that you saw from my unboxing video. See, this is the indentation. And as you can see, you actually get 2 bottles of wine. Now, before I continue on, let's go through this card once again. Here, obviously, is pretty much in conjoinment with Chris Jericho, who is currently working in AEW. And it coincides with NockingPoint, which is actually owned by Stephen Amell. You know, the guy that plays Arrow from the TV show Arrow. Yeah, this is his company. I'll get more in details about that. Now, here's the back of that same card. And as you can see, this is pretty much an ad to follow like AEW, the Twitters and all that stuff. And if you want to order these wine for yourself, that's the website. But obviously, in the description, I'm going to have the links so you guys can go straight to the page without having to do all that stuff in the URL. And believe it or not, I'm not being sponsored for these videos, so it would be cool if NockingPoint were to sponsor me, but it is what it is. Now, as I mentioned, you get 2 bottles in order. Yeah, that's right, they hook you up with 2 wine. Now, originally I thought it was a bit pricey, but then I went to my close by liquor store and I saw how much they were charging their wine, which was pretty much for 1 bottle $60. Here you get 2 for the price of $46. And yeah, there's more to it than that, but other than that, I thought it was a good deal, you know, 2 wine. And it was at the time when I ordered free shipping. So I don't know how it is current, if it's still currently free shipping, that's cool. But if you are watching this video sometime in the future and it turns out they no longer do free shipping, I apologize. Now, as you can see, you get 2 of them. And it's obviously the same. What I like about it, though, is here, the texture of the label is actually embroidered. Yeah, there's some flat side, but there are some that, you know, as you can see, like certain specs and pieces of Chris Jericho's jacket, even the championship, you can actually touch and you can feel the embroiderment detail on there. It's very like a rough texture with some smooth detailing, which is actually pretty cool. It's the same on both, and as you can see, I know it's kind of small, but it says 2018, and it's pretty much American sparkling wine. Whoops, sorry, and trying to get it the glare, but like I said, 2018 American sparkling wine, and AEW, All Elite Wrestling, and here's NockingPoint. So, here's the back of it. Again, it's written small, but hopefully you can see everything. And here's a little statement from Chris Jericho himself. And then, of course, the infamous ingredient. There you go. And it's literally the same thing on this second bottle. So, you're not really missing much, as you can see. Literally the same thing. So, now, apparently there are rules to drinking wine. I didn't know this. I see a drink, I drink it like a drink. It's a drink to me. But, here's what you need. Now, for those of you that are fancy, you would drink these in a glass. That's right, you would drink them in a glass. But not just any glass. It had to be the type of glass where the cup region is wide enough to pretty much hold the volume of the wine. It can't be that champagne cups, not cups, glass. Can't be those champagne glass that look more like a tube. It has to be more open, like, you know, like it's holding. Then it gotta have a stem. Now the reason for the stem is our actual hand, the actual natural heat of our hand will actually heat up wine that's contained inside this bottle. So it gotta have something where your hand has to be away from the actual drink, you know, so that way you don't warm it up. And it has to be, you know, like I mentioned, it's one of those fancy things that I've seen in ruling. Kind of like this, you know. Yeah, this is like a good approximation. You see, you got a good wide opening width. Got a flat surface. So yeah, only sucky part is, if only I had something that can do that. So, because I'm not that fancy and I don't own anything like that, I'm going to use something that pretty much is a glass, and it will fill that same ruling. So I don't want to hear no arguments, but here we go. I mean, look at it. It got the stem. It's big, it's wide opening. It will hold, definitely. So yeah, totally. Like I said, I'm not fancy. I don't own any of those wine glasses. I mean, yeah, this is definitely a glass. So yeah, and yeah, thanks for, you know, liking that that wine picture. It's interactive, totally. So now, as you can see from the actual top, now from what I've heard is that these will actually fuse out because they're kind of pressurized. So I'm going to be kind of slow about it because I'm not trying to have this whole thing explode here. So I'm going to do a little twist. Yes, it's very cage-like. For those of you wrestling fans, you could probably think of cage matches or anything to that effect. And again, doing it slowly because there's a reason why this cap is actually straight down, because like I said, this is kind of pressurized. And I'm not trying to, when they say a little bit of bubbly, it's a little bit of the bubbly. Kind of like that that video I did with the my root beer float, the ghetto version. Yeah, except the fizz is wine, and I'm actually going really slow because I'm not trying to. Woo! Oh boy, I feel like this final twist is gonna do it because I see that. Yeah, I'm not stupid. I see it. It's trying to move a little bit. See, it doesn't look like it's not moving, but from the angle I'm at, yeah, it's. Oh boy. Alright. I'm getting close to that last twist. Okay. I had to quickly shut it off due to the fact that I do two-hand to be careful about it. But here, I'm relieving the cap. And gonna... Woo! There we go. Look at that. Told you this thing was pressurized, and oh my, the smell is really good. I actually like the way it smells. So, here we are. Just gonna do a little pouring. Now, because this is wine, I gotta be fancy about it. Let's see. Yeah, I think this should be enough. You think it's enough? Nah, let me add just a little more. There we go. It smells really good. So, time for me to give it a taste. It's delicious. Buy it.